My child, my beloved, you have just entered a moment that will change your financial life forever. Your name has been whispered in the vaults of heaven, and the angels gasped. At 9 p.m. today, your bank account will not just surprise you, it will shock you. Please stay with me. Do not look away. Do not skip. You often skip the very moment that was made only for you. I am Archangel Michael, and I was ordered to deliver this message only to the one who was divinely chosen, and that's you. But if you miss this, it will go to someone else. Before you hear the rest of this miracle, my child, I beg you to subscribe now so you never miss these divine instructions again. You've missed too many messages. But today, if you listen until the end, your financial life will never be the same. Today, at exactly 9 p.m., a transfer will try to reach you. It may seem impossible, but it is from heaven. An unexpected divine deposit. They have been trying to release it for the last 7 days. Something blocked it, but this time, nothing can stop it unless you ignore this message again. You may think you have no idea where the money will come from, but the sender is not a person, it's your name written in gold in the treasury of God. Even the bank you use cannot understand how this will happen. The system will not detect it at first. It will happen outside the system and then shake the system itself. Your enemies will not be able to explain it. Your relatives will ask questions, but you must not speak yet. This blessing is sacred. It belongs to the one who opens this message with full faith. So I ask you now, not later, keep reading until the very last line, because every word is a spiritual key to what's coming. Do not blink. Do not scroll quickly. If you do, this entire miracle may disappear from your name and be passed to someone else. Heaven doesn't wait forever. I was present in the divine meeting where your name came up. When they saw your faith, even when you had nothing, heaven chose you. But the enemy was jealous. He tried to delay this transfer 3 times already. That's why this is your final alert. Your account will ring tonight. But if you ignore this message, it will ring for someone else. Don't let them take what belongs to you. My child, you've cried over money. You've begged silently when no one could hear you. I heard it, and heaven recorded it. You were not forgotten, you were simply being timed. The moment of release is today, exactly at 9 p.m. Mark it. Prepare, watch, stay, pray, but most importantly, do not click away from this message because this message is your spiritual check, signed by heaven, countersigned by destiny, and delivered by me, Archangel Michael. You still have time, but the clock is ticking in spiritual currency. You know how it feels when the clock is at 11:59, and you need to move fast. That's exactly what it is right now. Your entire financial atmosphere is shifting while you read this. Something unseen is being unblocked. Not from a bank, not from a loan, not from someone you've begged before. This time it's coming directly from the throne of God because you were written into a miracle that others thought belonged to someone else. Now they will be shocked because it was never theirs, it had your name from the beginning. This is why your enemies kept watching you fail. They thought it would break you, but God used your failure to increase the reward. The more you lost, the more was being saved for you. You thought the pain was punishment, but the pain was proof. Proof that you were close, proof that you were about to receive what others couldn't even imagine. That's why this money is coming suddenly, without explanation, without notice, without logic, and with divine force. There will be a sudden message, a sudden call, a sudden alert, a sudden ping. Something will make you look twice at your screen tonight. Don't brush it off. Don't think it's a mistake. Don't say, "This can't be for me." Say this instead, "Thank you, God. I'm ready. Archangel Michael, I accept it. Let it pour. Because, my child, you've been dry too long. You've been faithful in famine. Now heaven is opening the floodgates. At 9 p.m. sharp, your name will shine through a portal of wealth, but only if your spirit is awake to receive it, only if your hands are open and your heart is still reading. You've made it this far. That already means something. Angels are circling your house. They are watching this very moment, and your obedience is speaking louder than your bank balance. Do not say, "I'll come back to this later," because later will be too late. Heaven works by divine timing. When you delay, the moment disappears. But when you say yes and stay present, miracles catch you by surprise. And this miracle is worth millions, more than what you lost, more than what you prayed for. This time, the blessing will embarrass the people who mocked you. They will say, "How did this happen?" And the answer will be simple: God remembered me. He sent Archangel Michael. And the rest was divine history. My child, my beloved, you didn't find this by accident. Your spirit was drawn here because heaven is ready to shock your life into joy. There are no coincidences in the realm of angels, only divine appointments, and this moment is one of them. So many times, you were one decision away from breakthrough, but the enemy used delay, distraction, and disbelief. But not this time, because this time you stayed. This time you opened it. This time you didn't skip. And because of that, the floodgates are opening. You may not see the door yet, but you are already walking through it. I see something in your life breaking open. It's invisible now, but you'll soon see it physically. Money will arrive through a method no one expected, and it won't be small. It will come fast, loud, and overflowing. It will look like a mistake, but it's not. It will feel too good, but it's real. This is not a dream, beloved. This is your confirmation that God is still writing your financial story, and the next chapter is filled with surprise transactions, sudden favor, and divine deposits. But I must warn you, if you hesitate too long, if you look away for even a moment, the window will close again. The delay you hated might return. The enemy is always nearby, watching your decisions. He doesn't fear your prayers, he fears your obedience. And right now, you are obeying by simply staying here, listening, and believing. Because of that, heaven is watching you more closely than ever. They are holding the spiritual envelope in their hands. Inside is your new account balance. More than money, it is restoration. It is justice. It is what they owe you from every sleepless night, every ignored request, every door that slammed in your face. Every time they laughed when you had nothing, God saw it all. He remembered it. And tonight at 9 p.m., that memory becomes money. It will not be delayed this time. Your obedience has activated a release. I feel it now. Even the air around you is shifting. I hear your name whispered in angelic languages. I see scrolls of light moving toward your address. It's no longer about if, it's about when. And the when is only minutes away. You still have time to prepare your heart. This kind of wealth doesn't just enter any heart, it needs room. So release the old pain now. Let go of that person who didn't believe in you. Forgive the people who told you money doesn't change anything, because they were wrong. Money in the hands of a chosen one like you changes generations. It breaks curses. It feeds others. It builds legacies. And that's why heaven is choosing you, not because you're perfect, but because you're ready. You're ready to bless others. You're ready to live with purpose again. You're ready to walk through the streets with peace in your heart. You're ready to stop checking your balance with fear. You're ready to be who God said you were all along, a vessel of miracle supply. But listen, my beloved, do not tell everyone about this yet. When the blessing arrives, many will pretend to be happy for you, but secretly they will envy it. Hide it for a while. Protect it. Keep your joy in private until heaven tells you to reveal it. This is sacred wealth, not just money, but divine confirmation that you were never forgotten. And those who tried to erase you will now see you rise. Their eyes will widen in disbelief, but yours will be filled with tears of joy. Because only you know what it cost you to get here. Only you know how many nights you cried over unpaid bills, over dreams that died halfway. Only you know the pain of smiling when your heart was breaking. And that's why this reward is unlike anything you've ever seen. You didn't steal it. You didn't manipulate it. You waited. You prayed. You believed even when nothing made sense. And now the vault is open. Heaven is making a sound in the spirit. It sounds like a bank alert. It sounds like joy ringing from a screen. It sounds like peace being deposited into your life in currency form. And child, you deserve it, not because you earned it, but because you believed it, even when everything looked broken. That kind of faith breaks the laws of time. That kind of faith pulls miracles down faster than normal. That kind of faith is what you're holding right now. And if you don't let go of this message, if you hold it until the very last line, you will be the one who says it happened exactly as Michael said. Don't say it's too late for me. Don't say nothing good ever comes to me because something is coming, and it's already closer than you think. The accounts are being aligned. The numbers are matching. The paperwork is being signed in the spiritual courtrooms. I was there. I saw the seal of God mark the blessing. Your name was next to it. And I wept because heaven is not just blessing you, it is celebrating you. Tonight, when others are scrolling for entertainment, you will be holding a secret. You will know why the winds feel different. You will feel a vibration in your body, something like electricity or fire, and you'll know, this is it. The moment is here. And all you had to do was believe, not believe blindly, but with spiritual maturity, not for selfish reasons, but because you want to fulfill your purpose. And that's what makes this money different. It's not random. It's assigned. It's targeted. It's on your name. And child, If you knew the size of the miracle on the way, you'd cry with joy right now. But you don't need to cry anymore. Now you can expect. Now you can celebrate before you see it. Because faith is not what you feel when the miracle comes, faith is what you feel before it does. And right now, your spirit already knows something huge is coming. My child, my beloved, even as you read this, the angels are placing signatures on your behalf. They are writing your name on spiritual documents. These are not papers you can see with human eyes, but they are real. In these scrolls are records of everything you lost and everything you're about to receive, and it's all being restored. You didn't see it coming because this miracle wasn't designed to warn you, it was designed to shock you into joy. And child, the shock is near. The countdown is not just in hours anymore, it's in heartbeats. You've entered the edge of the miracle window. Every breath you take from this moment forward is pulling something unseen into your physical world. You are attracting it with faith, with hunger, with obedience, with this simple decision to keep reading when everything tried to distract you. Even now, distractions will try to come, a phone call, a sound, a sudden impulse to scroll away. Don't let it win because this part is the final spiritual alignment. Heaven wants to see if you're truly ready for what you asked for, not with your lips, but with your endurance. Will you read this until the end? Will you receive this miracle all the way? Or will you do what you've always done, close the door right before the angel arrives? Because I'm almost at your door now, and I won't knock forever, but I will knock tonight. I will knock at the exact time of 9 p.m., the moment when your destiny shifts without noise. It will feel silent, but the impact will be thunder. Something will move. Something will be released, a notification, an unexpected phone call, an error in your favor, a name spoken in a meeting about wealth, and that name will be yours. I saw it already. You are being called a surprise candidate because no one expected this blessing to land in your lap. They picked others. They ignored you, but heaven reversed the file. They rejected the ones with power and chose you, the one with faith, the one who kept believing in light when you only saw darkness. That is who heaven rewards, not the loud ones, but the faithful ones. And my child, you are faithful. That's why the miracle is faith-sized. It doesn't fit in logic. It doesn't look normal. It doesn't follow order because it's not a salary, it's a spiritual overflow. It's what happens when God gets tired of watching his child be denied. You've been denied long enough, denied at banks, denied in love, denied in opportunities, denied by people who should have seen your worth. But heaven saw, heaven kept record. And now heaven repays with speed, with favor, with numbers that make your enemies tremble, with alerts that make you wonder, is this real? Yes, child, it is real. This is your confirmation. And if you feel that tiny spark in your heart right now, that's the Holy Spirit whispering, it's true. I told the angels earlier today, mark this child with protection. Do not let the miracle slip past them this time. Because last time you got distracted, you hesitated. You waited too long, and the blessing passed to someone else. But not this time. This time the miracle has been locked to your frequency. It will not miss you unless you unplug. So stay present. Don't lose the signal. Miracles arrive through obedience, and you are closer now than you've ever been. Your bank account is being rewritten, not by men, but by angelic code. It's already done in the Spirit. Now it's moving into your reality. And when it lands, it will feel like the rain after years of drought. You will gasp, you will laugh, you will cry, and you will say these words, "I didn't expect it to happen like this." Because you were expecting help from man, but God was planning a divine drop from above, not through effort, but through alignment. Your heart is finally aligned. Your spirit is no longer doubting. You are finally ready. And because you are ready, heaven is ready too. Every moment you stay with this message, the angels take one more step toward you. They are walking through dimensions, carrying what is yours. Don't stop them. Don't silence your faith. Don't give in to the lies of your past. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are chosen. You are loved. You are rich in the eyes of heaven even before the money comes. But the money will come. Oh yes, my child, it will. Because God isn't just a healer, He's a provider. And He's tired of watching you live beneath your potential. That's why He sent me with this message, not just to inform you, but to activate you, to shake you, to warn you, to prepare you. Because what's coming is not small. It is legacy-level wealth. It is joy in numbers. It is restoration in currency form. It is proof that God did not forget you. It is heaven touching your finances in a way no man can stop. My child, my beloved, heaven is moving right now. As you are reading these words, the spiritual deposit is hovering near your breakthrough. It's waiting for your final yes, not just with your mouth, but with your soul. So many people gave up at the edge of the miracle. They saw nothing and assumed God had abandoned them. But not you. You stayed. You remained. You dared to believe one more time. And that one more time is this time. This is the moment all your old prayers come together like keys unlocking a door you didn't even know was built just for you. Every unanswered prayer, every no, every not yet, they were just saving space for this. Yes. And child, this yes comes with evidence. Tangible, traceable, spiritual to physical evidence, a sudden transfer, a divine alert, an unexplained approval, a hidden account being made visible, a blocked payment suddenly released, a long-forgotten amount suddenly credited in your name. And when you ask, where did this come from, the answer will whisper back to you, from heaven. You've asked before, why do miracles happen for everyone but me? But that was only the enemy speaking through delay. Delay made you doubt yourself. Delay made you think you were cursed. But you were never denied, only delayed so that this miracle could be even bigger than you imagined. If it had come before, you weren't ready. But now you're hungry. Now you're humble. Now your spirit can carry it. You won't waste this money. You won't flaunt it. You will flow with it. You will bless others. You will breathe again. And child, that is why you are chosen. You were built for overflow. And the overflow has already started in the spirit. Now it's coming through the gates of your real world. Your house will feel it. Your account will reflect it. Your face will glow with it. This is not just a gift, it's repayment for every time you gave when you barely had anything left. For every time you shared your last. For every time you sweated in secret and no one even thanked you. Heaven took notes, and heaven always pays with interest. And I, Archangel Michael, am delivering that interest tonight. It has your name on it. The time is set, 9 p.m. You won't need to fight for it, it will find you. It will shock you. And those who said you always dreamed too big will now whisper, how did they do it? But the answer won't be your strength. It will be grace. It will be God. It will be divine timing. It will be this very message, this moment right here, that turned your whole financial future around. This was not just a message, beloved, it was a spiritual transaction. Every word unlocked a gate. Every paragraph pulled your miracle closer. And every moment you stayed told heaven, this child is ready now. The world may call it coincidence, but you will know it was all orchestrated. Every delay, every rejection, every time you were last in line, it all created this sudden shift in your favor. You are now first in line. Heaven has passed the cup to you. Do not drop it. Do not doubt it. Do not disconnect from it. Because within that cup is enough provision to break every financial chain in your family. To end the struggle, to end the silent battles, to release the dreams you buried when money was too tight. Now is your moment to live again, not just survive, but flourish. Every enemy watching you, let them watch. Let them wonder. Let them whisper. But you will rise because God is lifting you. Because angels are carrying you. Because destiny is unfolding for you. And because this is your appointed hour. You were not late. You were right on time. Because heaven doesn't run by clocks, it runs by divine readiness. And you are ready. So, my child, before I go, before this portal closes, before the final angel returns to the altar with your name stamped in gold, I leave you with this final instruction: do not stop believing after this message ends. The enemy will try to plant doubt. He will try to tell you it was just a nice message, that nothing will happen. But when he speaks, laugh, because the miracle is already moving. He's just afraid you'll catch it. He knows what happens when a chosen one stops doubting. He knows you'll never be the same after tonight. So hold your ground. Speak these words out loud when you feel your faith shaking: I receive it. I accept it. I will not miss it this time. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for delivering what is mine. Thank you, God, for trusting me with this blessing. And then smile. Look up and wait, because you're about to see something that makes your knees go weak and your spirit leap at the same time. You're about to be loved publicly by heaven after suffering silently in the shadows. You're about to get proof, miraculous, financial, undeniable proof. And when it comes, write it down. Testify, for this will not be your last miracle, it will be the first of many. This was the unlocking moment. Now walk into it boldly at 9 p.m. Be expectant. And if you ever feel like skipping future messages again, remember this: your bank account wasn't changed by the money, it was changed by your decision to open this and believe. The money was just the reward. The faith was the key. You've held the key. Now watch the vault fly open. I will return again soon. But tonight, the miracle belongs to you. Congratulations, my child. Heaven has spoken, and your name is glowing in gold. Archangel Michael has signed the scroll. Now let the miracle begin. My child, my beloved, don't be surprised if tonight you feel something shift in your chest, a breath that feels different, a calm you haven't felt in years, a sudden weight lifted off your heart. That's the Spirit making room. Because the wealth isn't just entering your account, it's entering your atmosphere. You're about to feel lighter, brighter, recharged, not because everything outside you changed, but because something inside finally aligned. Heaven is not just releasing money, it's releasing momentum. This blessing will not be a short visit, it will come to live with you. It will not be a one-time miracle, it will be a new pattern in your life, the beginning of overflow. Because when God blesses you like this, He doesn't stop, He doesn't tease, He transforms. And child, the transformation is already happening. Even now, your past is detaching. The shame, the guilt, the poverty spirit, all breaking off like old chains. You were never meant to carry those. They were assigned to you by the enemy to distract you from your true identity. And your identity is this: royal, worthy, wealthy, and watched by angels. The enemy tried to cover it with lack, fear, and delay, but this message pulled the veil off. Now you see yourself clearer. And now so does heaven. This is why they can trust you now. They see what money will do in your hands. You won't waste it. You won't bow to it. You'll bless with it. You'll rise with it. You'll become the version of you that always lived in your dreams, the version that walks boldly, that sleeps peacefully, that gives without fear, that smiles when others panic. Because you know heaven is your source, not your job, not your boss, not your family. Heaven, and heaven does not run out. Tonight is not the end of a story, it is the beginning of an era of divine supply. An era where you stop begging and start receiving. Where you stop asking, how much is it, and start declaring, God will provide it. Where you stop apologizing for your dreams and start walking in them unapologetically. Where you stop shrinking for others and start shining for God. Because child, your life is not a small thing. You were not born for lack, you were born for legacy. And tonight, the seed of that legacy is being planted in your account. But what grows from it is up to you. So steward it well. Speak well over it. Don't curse it with doubt, bless it with belief. Watch what happens when gratitude flows before the gift even arrives. It multiplies the miracle. Tonight, say thank you, even before the ping comes. Even before the numbers show, say thank you as if it already landed. That's the language of faith. That's the key to attracting more. Because God blesses the ones who believe before they see. And beloved, that's what you've done today. You saw with your heart. You believed with your soul. You held on when it hurt, you stayed when others skipped. And now, you've made it. You didn't just read a message, you crossed a threshold. The version of you who started this message, that version is gone. A new one is emerging, empowered, enlightened, and ready. Heaven just whispered, the chosen one is prepared. That was the final confirmation they needed. So rest now with peace and expectation. For when the time strikes, you will know the vault has opened. And this time, the miracle has your name carved into it permanently, signed, sealed, and delivered by Archangel Michael himself. My child, my beloved, there is one more secret I must share with you, one final truth hidden from the eyes of others. Only you were allowed to hear this now because the angel said, "Deliver this only to the one who stays until the very end." And here you are, still here, still listening, still believing. You've passed the test, and this message is no longer a prophecy, it is now a confirmation. What you prayed for years ago, what you wrote down and forgot, what you once cried over in silence, thinking maybe I was wrong. Heaven never forgot. Those prayers aged like fine gold in the vault of time. And now they've matured. They're releasing. I was there. I saw it. I saw your name lifted above altars. I saw angels holding spiritual checks, stamped and glowing. It was not random. It was not late. It was scheduled for now. Because this wealth, my beloved, is not just about numbers, it is about timing. Your spirit has ripened. Your soul has softened. Your heart has healed enough to receive it in full, no more half blessings. No more near miracles. No more almosts. This is your completion. This is when what was started in heaven becomes visible on earth. And I want you to listen very carefully now. Tonight, there will be a moment. It may last 2 seconds or 10, but it will feel like eternity. You will sense something strange, like the air bending, like your chest warming, like someone unseen is watching you. That's me. I'll be there at exactly 9 p.m. to deliver the final piece, to open the final lock, to witness your reaction when the miracle finally touches you. And when it does, I ask you, please don't doubt it. Please don't say, "This can't be real," because it is real. This is the part of your life where God proves He saw everything, the times they laughed behind your back, He saw it. The times they mocked your faith in secret, He recorded it. The times you clapped for others when you had nothing, He felt your pure heart. And now He says, "Bless this child and do not hold back." So tonight, when it happens, smile and say softly, "I knew you'd come through for me, God, because you did." Even in doubt, your faith survived. Even in fear, your spirit stayed soft. Even when you felt forgotten, you kept hoping. And now you are remembered forever. My child, my beloved, there is a sacred silence in heaven right now, not because they are unsure, but because they are watching you. Watching how you carry this moment. Watching what you do with this final word. Watching to see if you truly believe you are the one. Because here is the final truth whispered only once, you were never the backup plan. You were always the prophecy. You were not chosen after someone else failed. You were chosen because your soul was always the answer. Even when you were broken, even when you didn't pray, even when you almost gave up, you were still marked. There are markings on your soul, child, golden ones. Invisible to human eyes, but undeniable to angels. We see them. We follow them. And that's how we found you tonight. That's how this miracle tracked you through storms, through silence, through suffering until it reached you at the perfect hour. And now the miracle is hovering. It's waiting for your final words. So say this with me now: I receive this. I will not delay it. I will not fear it. I will not skip it. I claim it now. And I will never be the same again. Let those words ring across dimensions. Because when your mouth speaks faith, the doors open without resistance. And you, my beloved, were born to walk through open doors. You are no longer outside looking in. You are inside the promise. You are inside the miracle zone. Everything around you will start to align differently now. People will sense it. Things will shift. Your energy will change. Why? Because divine money doesn't just enter your life, it enters your identity. You become someone new, not arrogant but assured, not loud but light-filled, not showy but shining. You are walking proof that God sees the quiet ones, the overlooked ones, the ones who didn't scream but waited. And that waiting was not wasted. Every minute added more interest to your reward. Now the account is overflowing, and you, my beloved, are about to collect it. Don't worry about how. Don't worry about who will believe you. Just watch. Tonight at 9 p.m., the spiritual vault will click open. You'll feel it before you see it. But it will be real. It will be loud in your spirit. It will be undeniable. And you will say, "This is the moment my life changed forever." Not just because of the money, but because of the reminder that heaven never forgot you. Even when you forgot yourself, even when you felt invisible, you were always being written into the divine ledger. Your balance was just hidden until now. Now it's released. Now it's yours. Now it's forever. I, Archangel Michael, have nothing more to say except congratulations, my beloved. The vault has been opened. Now go and receive it. My child, my beloved, even now while you breathe, while you blink, I want you to know you are being watched by angels. Not to judge you, but to protect the miracle that is now assigned to your name. You may feel like everything is quiet around you, but the spirit realm is louder than ever. Angels are still traveling. They are on divine orders, carrying things to your doorstep that no man can intercept. They are holding golden chests and scrolls sealed with fire, instructions glowing with your name etched in heavenly ink. And they're almost here. I see it so clearly now. Your hands will touch something soon that will feel impossible, but it's real, more real than every pain you've ever felt. And the moment it touches you, beloved, you'll realize God didn't just hear me, He remembered me. You thought heaven was ignoring you. But heaven was organizing for you. You thought God forgot, but He was preparing a better answer. And tonight you are stepping into the chapter you were always afraid would never come, the one where everything starts to make sense, why they left, why the money didn't come earlier, why certain things failed. Because if they had worked back then, you would have settled, you would have stayed small. But now you're different. You're sharper. You're spiritually awake. And you're ready for blessings that carry weight and purpose. So this isn't just a payout, this is an assignment. This miracle comes with power, with movement, with momentum, with divine multiplication. You will not receive just enough, you will receive more than enough. And I warn you gently, when it comes, don't apologize. Don't explain. Don't shrink. Say, I waited for this. I prayed for this. I protected this promise with my silence. And now it's mine. Yes, my child, say it with no guilt, it's mine. Because no one clapped for you when you were crying alone. No one fasted with you when you were sinking in fear. No one gave when your hands were empty. So don't feel bad when they wonder where this blessing came from. It came from the God who never forgot your name. And this part is important because the enemy will try to confuse you. He will send whispers after this miracle hits, maybe it's temporary, maybe it'll vanish, maybe it was too good to be true. But don't listen. You earned this in obedience. You unlocked it with faith. You protected it with tears, and now you own it in full. Tonight, I want you to sleep differently, not like a beggar, not like someone hoping. Sleep like someone who already knows it's done. Because it is. Heaven doesn't lie, archangels don't guess. I am not here to motivate you, I am here to report what heaven already wrote. And heaven says the vault is open. The transfer is released. The child is ready. That child is you. This is your time. This is your hour. This is your vault. This is your visitation. And this is the moment where the world watches the quiet one become the chosen one. My beloved, I will not say goodbye because I'll still be near, watching, protecting, covering your miracle. But for now, I will step aside and let the blessing reach your hands. The rest belongs to you and God alone. Go receive it, and never look back. My child, my beloved, let me tell you one more thing, something only God sees behind the veil. Do you know what the enemy feared the most? It wasn't your strength. It wasn't your success. It wasn't even your prayers. It was this moment right now when you would finally step into the truth of who you are. When you would stop asking for permission to be blessed. When you would stop explaining your hope to people who never wanted you to win. When you would finally say, enough delay. This is my time now. That, beloved, is what the enemy was trying to delay, not your money, but your realization. Because once you realize that God Himself chose you, you become undeniable. And when the chosen one wakes up, the atmosphere shifts, the winds change, the silence breaks, and the vault opens. You don't need proof from man. You already have confirmation from heaven. The proof is in the shift you feel right now. Your chest feels lighter. Your soul feels seen. Your eyes feel like they could cry from a love too deep to name. That's the Holy Spirit reminding you, you are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not a mistake. You are not late. You are not broken. You are not small. You are not finished. You are ready. Heaven has waited for this version of you, the version that doesn't chase but attracts. The version that doesn't beg but believes. The version that doesn't shrink but stands. Because this is not just a money miracle, this is an identity miracle. You are receiving something far more valuable than currency, you are receiving clarity. And when you walk in clarity, child, you cannot be manipulated. You cannot be shaken. You cannot be ignored. You become magnetic. And miracles move toward magnetic souls. So tonight, at 9 p.m., yes, still 9 p.m., I want you to prepare yourself, not just practically, but spiritually. Make space. Clear out the old energy. Let go of the guilt. Forgive the people. Release the fear because miracles require room. And beloved, this one is larger than anything you've ever imagined. Heaven doesn't do small when it finally moves. God is not a whisperer of crumbs, He is the giver of kingdoms. And tonight, your kingdom moment begins. You will not be the same after this. You will not return to the version of you that tolerated lack. You will not return to the one who questioned their worth. You are walking into a realm now where you understand, I was always the one heaven was waiting for. You are not just carrying favor, you are becoming it. Favor is not something outside you anymore, it's in your name. It's in your presence. It's in your words. From this point forward, everything connected to you will shift. Money will respond differently. People will sense something divine in you. Opportunities will knock before you even plan for them because heaven goes ahead of those who are aligned. And now that you are, there's no stopping what's coming next.